everyone. This is Tara Sullivan, or Sully Stitches. This is a floss tube about my cross stitch. If you've reached me, if you're new, welcome. If you're joining me back, thank you for coming back and watching me. All the comments, the likes, I really, really appreciate all the support that this community gives everybody. So thank you for that. Let's see. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video. Today is Friday, March 14th. I thought I would come on. I usually do a monthly recap, but I thought I'd come on, kind of show you what I've been doing, like my normal format. I got some soft finishes or smalls, so I wanted to show you those as well. They're beautiful. And then I thought I would kind of go into my market experience. And then just go from there. So again, welcome everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. In the last 2 weeks, I went to market, as I mentioned, which was a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of people that, I think this is my 5th or 6th year going to market. What I do is I go to market to shop for a shop owner. So this time I went and shopped for Rachel with Needle and Flax, who is a linen dyer, as you all know. You see me use her linen enough, but beautiful linen dyer, and she has an online retail shop. So I went, picked up her pre-orders, did her shopping for her. So everything that I purchased was through Rachel's shop, Needle and Flax. So, and we'll get into all that in just a little bit. So let's see, kind of exciting things. My nephew Ian and his girlfriend Libba, they had their first baby. So she came a little early. She actually came market weekend. He lives about 45 minutes from me. So I haven't been able to see the baby yet, but I'm going hopefully on Sunday to go meet the baby. She was induced a little early, some complications with the baby, and she's only 5 pounds, but her name is Penelope Noel McMurray. So I'm really excited to go get to meet her. Picture, she's adorable. So tiny, 5 pounds, so she's tiny. We had to get some rush some premature clothes, of course, to them, and make sure they kind of had what they need. But she was in the hospital for about 6 days, so it was a longer inducement and labor. So we're glad everybody's doing well and they're healthy. I know they're tired, but we were very excited for the baby. That is my third. So I have 2 great nieces and 1 great nephew. So that is my third great. That is very exciting. Let's see. Just been working, all that jazz. It's warmer here in South Carolina, which is where I'm from. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina, which is the upper part of the state. It has gotten hotter. I've already turned on the air. I don't know. I mean, I never have enough time or enough energy to do everything that I want. I think I feel like everybody, right? But it's been an exciting couple of weeks. So I will do my monthly recap like I always do. It'll be some repeats, but it'll be a little bit further in my stitching by then. If not, it's life. Not every month I can finish 6 or 7 things. So let's see. I did take my little birds, Be a Friend, and Love Who You Are to the framer. So I had a Saturday stitch group with my stitch group, that State Stitchers. We meet about 30 minutes away in Easley, South Carolina. And I took those to Charlotte. My friend Charlotte, who's Hooping It Up on Instagram, and she took them to the framer for me. So the framer's about 45 minutes that I go to. He's a small local framer. I don't really give his name out a lot because he just kind of does local framing for us. But she took those pieces to the framer and sent me pictures of things that they liked and they picked out together, and then I just picked out from there and kind of finalized it. So I'm excited to get those back, especially Little Birds. Can't wait to see it framed. And like I said, she lives closer to the framer for me, so she just took them and dropped them off. And then sometimes she picks them up for me too, which is great. Me and her have very similar stitching styles, very similar framing styles. So we just kind of I trust her to do that, and I really appreciate it because it's about 45 minutes there and 45 minutes back for me, which can be hard to do during a week. And he's closed pretty early on Saturday, so that's about all I got going on. Last time I did forget to mention, and I did not mean to. So I had spent, I had sent. So there was a cross stitch that I showed, a little witch by M Designs, and I don't believe you can get M Designs anymore, but I still had the pattern. So a viewer had reached out to me, and asked me, would I mind selling it, sending it to her. So I sent it to her. You know, I've stitched it. I'm never going to stitch it again. It's such a cute design. So I'd like for somebody to get to stitch it if they really want to. And she was so nice. She sent me the card as a thank you. And then some really cute spring floral stickers. I love this one. I love the heart too, but where did it go? This little pink cushion. So cute. And then she made me a really cute needle book. And then one of the little snaps that you can snap into the bowl so you can put your orts in it or your scissors or anything at a table, which is really cute. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. You did not need to do that. I wasn't expecting anything, so I'm just glad you got a chart that you can stitch, and I hope you enjoy as much as I did. As I mentioned, I have no finishes for the past 2 weeks. I did not stitch any at market. I got there last Thursday, and I drove home Sunday, and it's so busy. I didn't stitch the first lick. I did take a project, but didn't even make it out of the bag, which is fine. So a couple things that I have been working on in the last 2 weeks since I've seen you. I did work some, or I might have started it. I don't have the pattern. I've already failed. It's in this really beautiful Chrissy crosshatch quilts bag. Love the blues and greens. It's gorgeous. Anyway, it's with thy needle and thread. If I get up, I will show you guys. It's with thy needle and thread, maker and mender. And don't look at how short I have this border on this side. I miscounted again. But I'm doing this on 40 count Thornfield by Needle and Flax with the called for threads. And I love this piece. It's taking me a little longer than I thought it was because it's a good bit of color changes, but I think it looks really good on the 40 count Thornfield. And of course I have my hair on it. So Maker and Mender by With Thy Needle and Thread. So I'm hoping to finish that this weekend. That's the plan. You know what plans are. They always get you into trouble. Oh, I do have the pattern. I wasn't as ill prepared as I thought. So this is Maker and Mender. You would think I'd get better at this at some point in time, but I seem to not. Maker and Mender with Thy Needle and Thread. So such a pretty design. I've always wanted to stitch it. I had it since I think she released that at Dying to Stitch when she was there. I was at that retreat, and I believe it was brand new, and I bought it then. And life. The next one is in my Evertote quarterly bag. You get like 4 bags with this. It's really cute. And I have not made much progress, and I've really stalled out on this. I will not lie. I'm usually all about the seasonals, but for some reason, Oh Lucky Day by Brenda Gervais. And I have finished the Oh Lucky Day piece, but I am working on the leprechaun. And I've made hardly any progress. This is kind of embarrassing to show. But hey, it will be a rainbow at some point in time. My friend Charlotte and Pam told me I should just stop what I'm doing right now and then just do the leprechaun and call it a day. I was like, well, I can't do like half the rainbow. I was like, it looks terrible. So, and this is being done on 36 count R&R Patriots brew with the called for threads. So, I'll get back to it. Maybe not this year, but I, I hate to leave whips, but that one might be a little delayed. We shall see if I get a bug about that one again. And then the last one I worked on, this is was just a start along with my friends Carol Crago and Yvette Gonzalez, which is Yvette Go on Instagram, and then Carol Crago. But this is Barbara Anna, Three Witches. We just started this on January 1st. No pressure to get it done. Just work on it when you can. I think Yvette's already on the third witch. She's killing us. And this is in my really pretty Starry Owl Stitchery bag. Patchwork bag. Love this line. And I have finally finished the first witch and all the little pieces and parts, except for maybe the grass at her feet. But this is being done on 40 count Eastwick by Needle and Flax. Love this color for this. I got to get some more of this for sure. Great Halloween color, which is great color period. But look at those colors on there, those oranges and greens and blacks. Man, it looks so good. Heavy modeling, but really pretty. And that it's 40 count Eastwick by Needle and Flax, and this is Barbara Anna Designs Three Witches. But I'm happy I did finish the first witch. I was going to try to do a witch a month, but again, plans. They're made to be broken. Like I said before, I told you guys, I'm not really too keen on stressing myself out about stuff with stitching. I do try to set goals, but my stitching's my fun. I do a lot of planning at work, and it's not really for me. I'm not going to have assignments on certain days. I know that works really well for certain people, but I tried it. It's just not for me. I think I can't remember if it's Carol or who, but she's like, I'm not going to boss myself, and I pretty much feel the same way. I boss all day at work. So, as I mentioned, and this is probably going to be a short video, guys. As I mentioned, I do have some smalls that were done, or soft finishes so these are from Faye Rigsby, Carolina Stitcher on Instagram, Faye Rigsby. I usually just message her on Instagram, and then she tells me, what I can send, or what what she can take during the time. I messaged her this time because I have a retreat that I'm going to in the end of May, and we're doing a small exchange. And I'm going to go ahead and show it. Get my bag. Congratulations. So I asked her if I could get those finished by May, and literally 2 weeks later, or 3 weeks, I don't even know. It was time gets away from me, but a very quick amount of time. She's like, "Hey, I got them. You'll have them when you get back from market." So I was super excited for that, and I will. So Faye takes really beautiful pictures for her Instagram, and I did ask her, and she said I could put those in this video as well. So I'll be adding those to the video too. Because, man, her work is just beautiful. I know you can go to Instagram and see it, but it's pretty as well. So, again, guys, I get stuff finished out of season all the time. That way it's ready for the next season. But as I mentioned, there's, you guys saw this when I finished this. I did just stitch these at Christmas. So Little Robin Designs have done these trio pillows. And I will show the one that she has done for spring. I think that's the last, she calls them the snippets. And I think that's the last snippet she's going to do. I love them though. And especially now getting them finished, I love it even more. So they're really cool because they're only 2 colors, but one pillow you do in one of the solid colors, one pillow you do in the other solid color, and then the middle pillow you do in the two colors, and they just kind of cut off and then the other color goes. Anyway, long story to say, really cool designs. And I did get the springtime one at Market. So this is the first one. This is the Christmas snippets, and this is Noel. And I use all the called for threads. I might have changed my fabric, but I definitely mentioned it in the last video, or the video where I finished these, maybe not the last one. And then she put on the kind of green cording, as you can see. And then that is the backing fabric, which is just perfect for these. And then she did Joy, which is the solid red one. Love that. Again, these are Little Robin designs. Green trim again, and then the backing fabric. And then this is Peace, which is the two combined. And then she made this pin, this counting pin for it, just matches perfectly. I tell you, you know, I probably, hopefully one day I will learn to finish, but I didn't send any fabric. I didn't send anything to Faye. I was like, just do what you want. And, you know, I can't imagine anything better than what these finishers do for us. They see things that I don't think I would ever see, and it's just beautiful. But, so, there's this one. Same backing fabric. So, I'll try to hold up all three of these at one time. This is one thing I'm really not good at on Flosstube, but that's kind of with my hands all in the way, all three of them together. So cute. So again, Little Robin Designs Christmas Snippet, I believe. I know it's the snippets, but I believe that was the name of it. The next one is, so I think everybody lost their mind when Lori Hoyt did her Christmas or her year video. I can't remember, but she had like a set of greens. They were all green, you know, solid green pillows that she had done. And this was Carriage House Samplings. I want to say Quaker Christmas. I should have looked them up, guys. I apologize for that. But I did definitely show it when I stitched it at Christmas. So I did a color and cotton thread. I remember that on it. And then Faith, you know, finished the front. And then look at this backing fabric. It's just perfect. She did like the linen rickrack, which I'm a huge fan of because Brenda Gervais uses it all the time and I just love it. And then look at the little snowflake. Snowflake in the back. So pretty. So I love that one. The next one. So this is, a lot of people have stitched these. I did the call for colors. I think I might have changed my fabric to what I had on hand, but this is Primrose Cottage. If you want to forget something, start a video. Primrose Cottage, Quaker Christmas, and you'll be able to really see it in the pictures that I'm going to post. But look at this, like, I don't even know if I can show it. This, it's like this finish, like this looped finish, but then it's got red through it too. See that? Oh, and then it's got a pocket on the back, which I love a pocket on the back. I don't, you know, and then she like sticks like these little pieces of paper in it. And then this is the backing fabric. Just a perfect match. This trim, whatever this is, I gasped when I saw it. But Quaker Christmas by Primrose Cottage. And then these, I'm keeping one. I stitched it and I was like, no, I'm not giving both of those away. So this is a pattern by Heart and Hand called The Maker. It's one of her doodle series. And I stitched it, and this is how Faye finished it with the pocket. So, you know, the picture she has scissors in it, so I can put scissors in it as a gift. But isn't, I mean, she's got this like sampler fabric on it with this like trim here. I just, I love it. I love everything about it. And sorry guys, sometimes my computer goes to sleep even when I'm recording videos. So that's me trying to get the screen back. But isn't that just wonderful? Oh, sorry. I got fuzz on it. I should have lint brushed them. I got fuzz all over me too. You'll see it all through the video. But how great is that? And then, like I said, I stitched them. That one was on 36 or 40 count Sleeping Bear. And this one is on 40 count Needle and Flax by Needle and Flax Thornfield. Needle and Flax Sleeping Bear and Needle and Flax Thornfield. It just has a little bit of modeling to it. I didn't want to stitch them on the same color. But I think they both turned out fabulous. So those are my soft finishes. And then Faye was so sweet. She did put a little wool strawberry in there that I could tie to one of the pieces if I'd like, or pin to one of the pieces. And then this really pretty counting pin as well. That might be supposed to go in one of the pillows, but we'll see. Look how pretty that is. So that's kind of all my soft finishes. That's what I've been recently working on. Exciting stuff. You know me, guys. I love to stitch. Can't wait to incorporate those smalls throughout. And then the maker will definitely go in like my all the time kind of cabinet that I have downstairs just from Potty Barn. I've taken pictures of it before. It's a shelving unit. And then I gave you Faye's information. Again, Carolina Stitcher on Instagram if you'd like to reach out to her about finishing services for you. And I'm going to get reorganized and then we're going to start talking about market. So I got a little bit of that mess cleaned up. So we're going to go back. I did get a little bit of haul before I left for market since I last talked to you guys. So a couple of those things are, let's see, I got Primrose Cottage, St. Patrick's Day Quaker, which as you guys just saw, my Christmas Quaker, these are adorable. That one was a solid colored one. Some of them do have multiple colors. So what I did was I did order the finishing kit from Primrose Cottage, which was, you got the rickrack, you got all of the color and cotton threads, which they're really, which they're really pretty. See all those. Twist it, sometimes that helps too. The gold's kind of getting lost in there, but you get the gold too. That's why I don't have a lot of color and cotton threads, so I really wanted to order the finishing kit when I saw it because I do love their thread. I don't have a lot. And then you got the cute polka dot as the backing fabric for this piece. So I'm running out of steam on St. Patrick's Day, but small seasonal stuff I can work out of schedule. It doesn't really bother me too much. You know. Sorry guys, I had to get a little water. So, you know, that one's really cute and I'd like to get that one done. I have several of those. I just need to find the hours in the day. And then I ordered a couple of Cedar River linens. I ordered Pyrite, which one of the Brenda Gervais new pieces from Market was on this. I ordered 36 count Saltash. Salt ash. Hopefully my southern accent didn't get in the way of that. And then I ordered arboreal Sure, we'll go with that. So Brenda Gervais, we'll talk about it in a little bit. One of her market releases was on this. So I wanted to go ahead and get that ordered and get that in the mail to me. I did not have those colors from Cedar River, so I wanted to get that. And then Rachel with Needle and Flax had some colors on her website. A limit, you could do like smaller cuts of them. I mean, you can always go to Needle and Flax retail store, online store, and get a yard of her fabric, any color that you want. But then sometimes if you're following her on Instagram, she'll put up a notice that says, I'm selling this in any cut you want. So she did have a new color called Martha Washington. So this is 36 count Martha Washington. It's kind of a blue gray. So pretty. All I can think about is what patriotic pieces I can put on that. She had that one. She had Valley Forge, which I did stitch Be a Friend on. Love this color. And then Dirty Teacup, which you never can go wrong with. The more you have, the better you are. Sorry, sometimes when I cover my mouth, I know you guys can't hear me. I don't mean to. I just forget. Probably doesn't hurt that I cover my mouth sometimes. Probably something I'm getting in trouble for. So I ordered those. So that's kind of the stash that I got before market. I understand, some people, they don't love the haul and the stash and everything, but I am going to spend some time talking about market now. So Nashville Needlework Market is about, it's a wholesale shop. I think there's 147 retailers, and then I don't know how many stores go to it, but they come to Nashville Needlework Market, purchase new designs or new fabrics or accessories that people have for their retail shop, online or retail brick and mortar shop. So again, I went for Rachel Needle and Flax to purchase for her online retail store, and everything that I purchased was through her shop. So I went there. I was about to say down, but it's kind of over and up and over. I went, I almost said down again. I went there on Thursday. So I took Thursday off. Crazy week, very busy week. I worked up until Thursday. Took off. I left. So I'm one of those people, like, if I got to get on the road, I'm just going to get up early and get on the road. I don't want to waste any time. I'll figure out what I do when I get there. I can always entertain myself. I can stop. I can, get in all kinds of trouble. So I'd rather have more time than feel rushed. So Thursday went. Market didn't start till Friday at 4 p.m. So the first day of shopping is from 4 to 8 p.m. They have a lot of classes that you can do. They have a lot of meetings, things Friday morning. So Thursday left. I got there about 2:33 around that time. And I messaged Jamie and Jordan, which is their design company is Little Stitch Girl. And it used to be Jamie and Jordan are mother and daughter. Jordan used to just design, and now Jamie's designing too. She started last year, maybe a little bit before that. Anyway, so they're both designing now, so they're doing really good with that. And so message them. I'm like, you guys setting up your room? They're like, oh yeah, we're here. Come see us. So go in the room, and they're working. I'm just cutting up, having a good time, catching up with them and seeing how they're doing. And we're like in there for like 30 minutes. And all of a sudden, Jordan goes, I'm filming. And I'm like, what are you filming? And she's like, it's like I'm just filming a time lapse. 5:07 p.m. I don't know what the heck that's doing. Sorry, my watch is talking to me. She's like, I'm filming, and I don't know how to edit, so I'm not cutting that out. I'm filming, a time lapse of us setting up our room. So I was laughing, cutting up and laughing about that. And she was like, it's fine, it's fine. It's just gonna be time lapse. So it's literally me. She puts it on Instagram. I'm cracking up because it's literally just me there sitting in different positions of the same chair, laying down part of it, sitting up. That didn't do nothing. So I swear I helped a little bit, but the video did not capture it at all, which was funny. We had a good time just catching up, and then we went to dinner that night. And after that, I was pretty tired. I was done. So I stayed kind of down the road. So I just went back to my room and just relaxed. So the next morning, I got up, went to breakfast with Liz, the Wandering Stitcher, and Karen and Bren from Fox and Rabbit. We went to this really good cafe, Loveless Cafe, for biscuits, and they have these little hand biscuits that are so good. So we did that. It's about 25 minutes away from where we were. So it takes a little bit, I mean, and then we had to go run some errands. And, I can't remember what time we got back to the hotel. It was before, the time that Marco was supposed to start, but it wasn't a ton of time. They finished kind of setting up their room, and I just kind of ran around and did some stuff, getting ready for market to open. So market opened again at 4 p.m. on Friday, and you shopped until 8 p.m. So Rachel had some pre-orders that I needed to pick up. She had some rooms that she wanted me to go in. I had lists for her. So I kind of started. I started with Stacey Nash. I tried to avoid the linen dyers when I was there. I didn't do completely good, but I did try. I mean, Fox and Rabbits, and I think all of the linen dyers, their lines were out the door. So I knew it would take me a while, and I have a lot of linen. I have a weakness, and I just knew if I went in those rooms where there were linen, I'd get in so much trouble. So I kind of steered clear. And now I'm a little mad at myself for doing it. But I knew I had all this linen that I had just ordered, for stuff that I knew that was coming out. And I sometimes try to behave, and then I get mad at myself for behaving. So it's a vicious cycle. But again, there was no linen that I needed. There's some I would have probably wish I would have gotten, or uh, ran and got, but it's fine. I'm totally fine. So we go shop. We shop until 8 p.m. Uh, you know, uh, I went to Stacey Nash. I think I went to Brenner Gervais with I Needle and Thread. I went to uh, Shakespeare's Peddler, who had some wonderful stuff this year. I went to, I think I have Primitive Hair. I think I did Teresa Kogut. I know I'm forgetting some other stuff. Where else did I go? I never can get to, I mean, there's just no way you can get to everything. Things take time. You got to sometimes be in line. I mean, they're going as fast as they can go. But anyway, I'm sure I went to many more on Friday night. I was exhausted. Um, Plum Street. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So went and did that, and then I made good progress. Though I was like, well, good. I made like a really good dent in what Rachel had wanted or requested, and then Jamie and Jordan and I went out to dinner that night. You don't go out to dinner until like 8:30 p.m. or something because market, is finally shut down, and then so I don't even know. I got to the hotel like 10:30, 10:45, and then I needed to count. So when you're in the rooms or when you're doing a pre-order, a lot of you guys realize this, you have to kind of count to make sure you got which they ordered, or you have to count and make sure they gave you all the numbers in the room because it's busy. They're pulling their count and going as fast as they can, and they might have 10 people lined up in a line. So you're in there, I need 11, I need 10, five of these. And you got to make sure you get those. But then you also have to check, make sure you got everything you were supposed to, like that you yourself ordered the right stuff or asked for the right stuff. So I got back, I was up till about 1:32 doing that Friday night. So I was pretty tired. And then, it, starts again Saturday, 9 a.m. And I think it goes to 6 p.m. and then I went to dinner again. I'm not missing dinner. Went to dinner again, and then I got up Sunday. I was gonna go shop Sunday, and I had decided to come back to work on Monday like a fool. Um, so I was like, I need to get on the road. This is going. We lost an hour. I'm gonna lose an hour going back to, Greenville. So I I did an Irish goodbye, and I got out of there. So um, texted, and said, "Love y'all. See you later." And because I knew if I went inside, I would be there for hours, and I would just start shopping again, and picking stuff up, and you know, anyway, I need to take more time. I just need to take the time off and really. And I mean, I enjoy it. I got to do plenty, but I need to not feel so rushed. So I didn't get home. I left like 9:30, 10. And then I didn't get home until 6, around 6. It took me a good bit longer to get back home, 6:30. Um, and then, I had to get ready for work the next day. I'm one of those people, if I go somewhere, I have to fully unpack as soon as I get home. Things have a place, so I have to put them in that place. um, you know, anyway, probably shared too much there, but so we did that. So I thought I'd show you kind of the things. Gonna do it kind of multiple ways. The things that I really loved at market. I mean, I loved everything that I purchased, of course. You don't buy stuff because you don't like it, but there's certain things that I'm already kind of, narrowing down the list because you can't start, everything you purchase. So, first thing I was going to talk about is that, using my hands again like crazy. First thing I was going to talk about is what I want to start for my birthday. So last year, you guys voted for me on Instagram. I did do a market. So my birthday is April the 6th, which is right pretty close after market, right? You can get your stuff. You can get, got lint all over me again. The joys of cross stitch. You can get all your stuff. You can get your purchases. Um, so it's a really good time to kind of start a market start for my birthday. So last year was down to two. They're both Kathy Barrick. One was Peace and Plenty Farm, which I still love, and then Vibrant Flowers. So I put up a little poll on Instagram, and a lot of people voted for Vibrant Flowers by Kathy Barrick. So this was my birthday start and finish last year. Love it. And a lot of people joined me for my birthday, so I appreciate that. Um, I'm going to be 50 this year. I was born in 1975, so, you know. um, People tell me I look young. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna pretend like it is and just go forward. But it is what it is. So this year, I had kind of picked it before market. I was like, man, everybody knows, guys. You guys know I love What I Need on Thread. I love Brenda Gervais. She's my comfort stitching. A lot of people say Blackbird, which I love too. But Brenda's my comfort stitching. So when I had seen these pictures at market or the market releases, I was like, if that's as pretty as it looks in these pictures, I'm gonna stitch it. So I picked for my birthday start this year a daily reminder by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. So this is really pretty sampler that says "Be good and do good." I love the message on it. A lot of people know, a lot of my close friends know when I'm somewhere, when I go to leave, I always say "Be good." And they all laugh, and I said, or be good at it, whatever you want to do. So I love the be good, do good saying. And I did go ahead and kit it up. Now, I'm going to add this, and this is no shade. I met her at market. She's just like her video. She is the sweetest person in the world. But Jessica with Sweetwater, I'm telling you, she put me to shame. Like, I felt 95 years old because she went to market. She came home, did a floss tube the next day, I think. She had like 10 projects kitted up already. And I bet she's already started two of them and finished them. I don't know yet, but I'm guessing. Um, she made me feel old. No, no, again, no shade, no shame. I am in awe of everything she accomplishes, and it was such a pleasure to meet her in person. That's the beautiful thing about these events is getting to meet people that you watch all the time, and she was a pleasure. So these are the colors for Do Good, Be Good, and you got a couple of DMCs as well. And then this is why we got the River Arboreal. It's that green fabric that these go on. Now, I don't know, a lot of green samplers. Um, I'm excited. You know, I thought about maybe changing color to a dark brown, a little something more in my wheelhouse of color tone, but I think I'm going for it. It was beautiful in person. And you don't really argue with Brenda. You just gotta do what she says. So that's gonna be my birthday start, which is on April 6th. I don't have a hashtag. Just if you start it, wonderful. It's just gonna be a start along. I don't do stitch alongs. I just do start alongs because I just feel like it's just less pressure for everybody. So please start with me. If you do, just tag me, Sully Stitches _ on Instagram. And I would love to see, you do that and celebrate my big 5-0. Kind of horrifying. No, I'm teasing. So, a couple things that I did go ahead and kit up. So, of course, I can't find the one that I want to show you. I swear, it's such a mess all the time. Okay, so as I kind of mentioned, I'm not going to take all these all out of plastic. I think you can see them. So as I mentioned, you guys saw in my soft finishes, I had the snippets for Christmas done from Little Robin Designs. So again, I believe this is the last one that she has done. Now, as I've kind of mentioned before, guys, I don't pull linen until I'm ready to go. Unless it's like that color that's specially made. I bought it for that sampler. I'll put that with a piece. But if it's just like a cream or cream with some modeling, I will not pull it until I'm ready to go, unless I saw the model, it's the best thing ever and I gotta do it exactly like that. Again, it's hard to do anything exactly like the model because of being hand dyed, so gotta take stuff with nuances. But again, unless I bought fabric specifically for something, I kind of do fabric last minute. I use a lot of neutrals. I can always find something to stash. So Little Robin Designs, which is Springtime Snippets. I believe this is the last of the snippets that she has. I love these. I love the little lamb on this pillow. Oh my gosh. Again, I love the use of the two colors. So these are the two colors these are the called for. One is Glacial Melt and one is Guppernog. Week Style Works. This is calling real fast. So this might be like I know, spring, I know a lot of people will go ahead and move right into patriotic stitching right now to have it done before the season. Sometimes I'm an in-season stitcher. Sometimes I just stitch whatever I want to. But I love these designs, and it might be one of the first ones. The Christmas ones were super fun to stitch. No, I should have got a basket or something to throw this in when I was done. Another piece that I really just wanted to go ahead and kit up. So from Teresa Kogut, she has from the Humble Cottage book, this book here. All three pieces are gorgeous. They're all three in here, but I love this sampler here. And it says, "Happiness is a house that shelters a friend." I love that. But the neat thing about this, and I don't know about for the small one, but for the medium sized one and then the bigger one, they use a lot of the same colors. So just something to be, think about when you guys are kitting this up. I don't know if this fell out of this book or this is a little bit bigger picture of this. She had like all four of these on the wall together in the room, and I was like, ugh, Tracy, you're killing me. Yeah. So this one goes with it. So it's a mixture, like Teresa likes to do, of some overdyed and some DMC, which is really nice. Those are the overdyed. And this one is done on Saltbush by Fox and Rabbit, which I do have. But those are the DMCs. Those colors are beautiful. So I'm really considering that one. And so this is kind of just the ones that are kind of front runners. Again, I love it all. Could change. Trying to be more like Jessica. She'd probably tell me to be quiet. And then I love this piece. I don't know how. I mean, it was stitched on XJU Designs. Old Top Hat. No, I'm sorry. Old Top Hat by Dames of the Needle. I don't know how it's going to go for me stitching on something so dark. But I got magnification and light. So I'm really going to try. Because this is just this piece. Which is Folk Art Garden by Teresa Kogut. Folk Art Garden. These are the colors. And I have ordered the called for that. I just haven't received it yet. So, love that one. As I mentioned, I thought Shakespeare's Peddler did a great job. I was so happy to see Kitten Stitcher had a video back. One of my favorite Flosstubers. Just a great designer too. But this is Joy by, this is the Nashville exclusive. Love this. And who was this by? I keep messing this up. Journal Art did a thread pack for this. Crinkle, crinkle. And this is the colors of Joy. I don't understand how people can hold these up and they look so nice. Colors of Joy. Love that. And you got the threads already. All you gotta do is make X's. Take out some fabric and because I think she just did this on beige. Natural. So you can do this on any neutral. And it'll be beautiful. So I have that one that I really like. I did get the Anne's Violets, which is the kit that she did. You can tell by the pattern. I just don't know how many kits she has. But it already come kitted up. So that's one I really enjoy. Let's see. How can I do this? So it was funny. I meant to get back to JBW Designs room and get this. This is a round of bees. I was going to do it Sunday, and as you guys heard, I skipped right out and ran. But I love this design. She did it. You can do it over 2 or on 36, or you can do it over 1. These are the colors, which is a Classic Colorworks Queen Bee and then a DMC mixed together. And then she had one where she had done it over 1 on 25 count. So cute. So I had to order that when I got back from market. Oops. And then she had this one. It's so pretty. Again, this is JBW Designs. This is Fleur de Noël. I that's not right, but that's as close as my ex is going to get. Fleur de Noël. And the thing is about this is, I don't think a lot of people realize, but on the inside, there's a green version of it too. So a green and then a pink version. I don't know which one I like better, so I bought both, but this is the green version. Might be that one. And then this is the pink version. So, got that. Can't let that travel alone. So I did order that. It's a market. A round of beads is a market. Was released at Market. The other one was already released, but she did have it at Market. And as everyone mentioned, when you see the models, you just kind of go crazy. Fox and Rabbit did have 2 new colors. So, Sandcastle. Got that in 40 count. And then Cactus Wren, which is another really pretty, like, greeny brown. Very pretty. So I've got those. Okay. Now, the rest of the stuff I really have not kitted up. It's just stuff that I liked. Fun stuff. So let's start digging in. It's going to collapse. Okay, so again, when I got home, unfortunately, Sampler's Not Forgotten had ran out of this kit when I got to the room, which is fine. It happens. I'm sure it was beautifully done. So I did order this when I ordered the JBW at the same time. So Sampler's Not Forgotten. And then this is how it's all kitted up. So love that. Again, another Shakespeare's Peddler spring sampler fragment. Shakespeare's Peddler. I love these designs. I'm pretty sure she's going to have one for every season. And I love how it's just like a fragment of the alphabet. And I would love to have them all in a bowl together at some point. Oh, I forgot to say this. So it was really cute when I went into Stacy and Ash's room. You know, I introduced myself and she was like, "You did the bowl." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Can you, I was like, I should have let you know about it ahead of time. But I really didn't know anybody was going to join me." So she was super sweet. It was so nice to meet her in person. I've been in, classes of hers before and, sister designs for years, but it was great. And her room was gorgeous. I mean, everybody's room was gorgeous. She had a corner room that she had a little more space, and I tell you, man, she packed it full of everything like her aesthetic, which is just really cool. I love this one. I got the Heart and Hand Bumblebee etchings. I've done the first floral etchings that came out. I did that one. I think I showed it last video. It's a great spring piece. Another Teresa Kogut, New Beginnings. Love that one. Me. Brenda Gervais, Spring Trio. This one's really a big one. I love these guys. I love the spring, and she released summer too. I don't know which one I want to stitch first, but they are beautiful. Lily, of course. Animal Cracker. Buy all the crackers. They're so awesome. I love this design. This was Pansy Patch Quilts. It was a color and cotton, which I don't. No, I'm sorry. It was a Roxy Floss Clue, which I don't have. But this was the recommended Week Style Works. But of course, I have to get some more of those. That's what I use. I pulled it just to see. This was a really cool design, Halloween Row. Like, look at all those houses, like the different detail. Even if you did like just like this house, this tree and this house, you can do this in many, many ways. She had it on this beautiful spool. Great design. So I got that one. This one was really cute done in the room. Little Robin Designs, the Fanciful Sampler. So I did purchase this one. Again, when you see like the models, you just sometimes just go crazy. It was so sweet. JBW design. So I was talking about my great niece that just was born, and so she gave me this pattern, and I'm gonna stitch one of these for my new great niece Penelope. I just have to figure. I think in the baby carriage because I love that one, but they're all so cute. And like this, she had this one here, she had done, and it was in like a little tin, and then she had a heart inside the tin. So when you open it up, it was like for your baby teeth, for the tooth fairy. It was so sweet. um, Hop into Spring, which is another Brenda Gervais. Love that design. Um, Coco's Garden, Teresa Kogut. I need spring to be a little longer. um, I love this one. Shakespeare's Peddler. Kindness Makes Friends. Love this design. I love this like border. This one's really high on the list too. One of those you can't get out of your head when you see it. Um, this was Blueberry Ridge design. I don't have any of her patterns, but I went into the room and this was so cute that I got this. You know me, guys. I'm a sucker for Halloween. I'm so glad Margaret's not in the fall. Margaret was in the fall. I'd be in trouble. A Time to Sew, Teresa Kogut. I think she's gonna have seasonal ones of these too. And then I love this sampler here, and I mean even this is just she had them all. This is Faithful, Kind, and True by Teresa Kogut. And then, of course, I had to get the stocking. Naughty or Nice. I did get the Little Robin Designs Liberty. I had, of course, Christmas, and I had Halloween. So I did get the patriotic one as well because I didn't have that. I got some stickers from Primitive Hair. Her room was beautiful too. Those stickers were so cute. From Heart and Hand, I did get the imprints, Stitch and Maker. Those look so cute in my little cabinet. And they're so fun to stitch. I've done like Fa La La and Mary on the back, but I had them made into ornaments, so that's exciting. Let's see. I did buy this kit, Samplers Not Forgotten. This Heart Finish Autumn Abundance kit. Again, fully kitted. Can't say no to a kit. Had to buy this. This is Autumn Lane Designs, Spooky Flight. How could I say no? Let's see. I got the cookbook, which a lot of us get these. Always fun to look at. I did get some of the Primitive Hair. She makes these pins, which are just works of art in themselves, or has them. I don't know. Has them made. I don't know. But this was the T one, and then I did get the little scissor fob, or you could put it on a bag. Keep calm and drink coffee. I would drink coffee every day, but I can't. I got this slow stitcher. We all make those boxes. I think they're so cute in the boxes. Then I'm sorry, those are the coffee ones, and then pens, and these are the tea ones. I mean, look at those. They are unbelievable, the amount of detail in that tiny little pen. Then she had the wood pieces with tea, and the wood pieces with coffee. And then she had this fabric, and I don't want to take it out, but it's 40 count Goth Night. And it's like this printed fabric that's got like pumpkins on it, spider webs. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it, but again, couldn't say no. I did get this is summer sampler fragment. This has come out in a magazine, but I didn't have it, so I got that. I got this giant Fox and Rabbit sticker. From Fox and Rabbit, I got Audrey's Pink House, which I love. I know that was a Patreon release too, I believe. And then I got Elizabeth Chevins. I don't know. Some name. Love that house. Again, it's a pumpkin or a house, I'm all in. And then I did get, so Stacey Nash had die cuts for some of the crackers. Then I got Harriet, of course. My goodness, I got a mess. Sorry, guys. And then got Maggie May. Again, little die cuts. And then I got the 2 Blackbird Designs book. So, Gifts of the Season. And the Bird Sings. And then just a few more. I got the 2 little rulers, the little 3-inch rulers from Stacey Nash. One says Another Day, Another Frog. And the other one says I Need All the Animal Crackers. So they were so cute. So cute, again, in your little stitching box. And of course, I bought Liberty by Brenda Gervais. Summer Trio that I already mentioned. Love that. And then The Earth Laughs. So that is what I kind of picked up at Market. There's so much more. I mean, there's so much. It's all so good. And when you, like I said, when you see it in person, it's just, it's just so good. So, I never, like I said, get into all the rooms that I wanted to. I didn't take hardly any pictures this year, which is not like me. Usually I'm all in on all the photos. But you know, got to give yourself some grace sometimes. Only so much time in the day. So, as I mentioned, I didn't get to meet Jessica Sweetwater. I got to meet Chrissy from Floss Boss and Cousins. I called her Callie again. I was trying to introduce her to someone, and it's not my fault. They're both named C's. I don't know why I have a hard time with that, but it's Chrissy. Chrissy from Floss Boss and Cousins. I met her. She's so much fun. Me and her have to do a retreat together at some point in time. We're gonna make that happen. We'd have a ball. You know, again, I got to see Liz, the Wandering Stitcher. Tons of people. Anyway, you know, it's so good to see everybody. And like I said, I don't want to forget. I mean, I met so many people. I don't want to forget. You know, and you know, not mention somebody. So, let's see. You know, I have watched some Flosstubes. Not like I normally do. It's because, like I said, it's been so crazy. So I'm probably just gonna leave those for my next video. I do. Yeah, that's probably the best to do that. I've been watching some shows. Gotta watch Traders. Glad it's over. Glad Danielle didn't win anything. Made me happy. Um, she wasn't even nice at the reunion. Like, come on, Danielle, get over yourself. I watch, you know, I watch all the Real Housewives. I love those. That's my guilty pleasure. The Pit, still fabulous. I mean, that show. Good show. You sit on the edge of your seat on that one. I watch White Lotus. I love that. You know, season 3 is now on. Love that show. Um, what else do I watch? I watch all like the, you know, Summer House and Southern Charm and Southern Hospitality. I love those. Again, those are, I give them a 10 out of 10 on the stitching because you don't really got to give it a lot of attention and you can stitch your away. God, what else did I watch? I watch so much good stuff. Um, it's hard to remember it all. Oh, Formula One started again, which I absolutely. If you don't watch, if you're not into sports, totally fine. I knew nothing about Formula One, and I watched that show. That has more drama than a Real Housewives. Um, that show, I love. I love that. I love. I watched the golf show, A Full Swing, or what is that show on Netflix as well? Love it. So again, so good. Um, and Formula One just started. So I just started watching that again. I think it's season 7, which is hard to believe, but so good, so good. Um, and that's, I guess I've rambled enough. You know, again, guys, thank you so much. A lot of people recognize me at market. Um, you know, a lot of people watch me. I can't believe it. It's still very humbling to me. I'm very close to 9,000 subscribers, which is again unreal. I mean, like Brenda and Laura, you know, every video they are just so kind to me. I can't believe the support they've shown me, and you know, and they were all getting hepped up in that last video, and I was cracking up because you know they've hepped me up for years, so it's funny. And then of course Carol's Blackbird video, loved it. I've stitched a lot of Blackbird, you know, so it's so fun to see all those stitched. Um, Again, everybody who is still tagging me or tagged me for their stand-ups, you know, thank you for making that so much fun. I do. I really want to stitch all the animal crackers. I don't even know if I can pick my next one because they're all so good. I mean, and I've seen so many done now. It's just so much fun. So thank you for that. That was great. Um, you know, just gotta love some stitching, right? I know I do. But again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking the time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's a different format. Not for everybody, which is totally fine. You know, I'll be back at my on my normal schedule at the end of the month. So hopefully with some finishes. Again, well, I was like, man, I don't even have a finish for this video. I was like, not like me. So, you know, again, thank you guys. Thank you for all your comments. A lot of people talked about the quality of my video. I didn't mean to be like I was complaining about it, just that I was kind of concerned with it. And, you know, thank you guys for telling me your thoughts on it. I do think the quality was better how I uploaded it last time. But I don't know that it was worth that long of a time to upload. You know, if I have the time, I'll upload it that way in the future. If not, I don't really know if I'll take that time or not. Maybe I'll keep tweaking it and seeing if I can do other things to, you know, enhance the video. Nobody wants to see me in high def anyway. Uh, um, so, you know, but thank you guys. Again, I didn't mean to feel like I was worried about it or complaining about it. It was just someone brought it to my attention. I was trying to see different ways to do it, but I don't know if 13 hours is the best way to do it. So you know, I need to figure that out and figure out what I want to do. Thank you guys so much, though. All the comments, all the kindness, I do appreciate it. And thanks for watching. And, you know, I'll see you guys end of March, beginning of April. Please join me in my birthday start if you'd like to. I would love that, and just tag me in it. It's such a great sampler. It's beautiful. I don't think we can go wrong on that one. So That's really all I got. So thank you guys. I hope everyone has a great couple weeks and has a great March. And we're going hopefully into spring for everybody. I know we are. We're full in it. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you soon.